Hello there, my beautiful Aquarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. And at the end of this reading, Aquarius, I'm going to pull an additional bonus card, including an angel number for you as well. So stay tuned for that, my friends. All right, we are starting here with the 8 of Cups. So Aquarius, some of you are walking away from things that no longer serve your higher purpose. Now, I feel you received this card not too long ago here. And I feel that some of you are still going through this process. And for others, there's remnants of whatever this lingering energy is that you have let go of. Perhaps there are things that are kind of trying to draw you back in, but I feel that ultimate goal is in your mind. You know where it is that you have to go and what kind of life you have to live. So I feel that this is a tough process for some of you, but I feel a lot of you are making progress in this 8 of Wands energy, and you're seeing the bigger picture. You're seeing that brand new path. You're feeling the emotions of that new beginning that is coming into your life, and you're really making a point to actually shed the old and come into the new. I feel the trouble that some of you are having is around people here, letting go of people, right? Because sometimes it has to do with family. Sometimes it is a partnership that we're in, like a romantic partnership. And we've had that time and energy that we put into certain situations or people, letting them go can be very difficult. So I feel for some of you, tapping into that inner strength as you're going through this process is going to help you in a big way. And know that there is a beautiful future ahead of you, okay? So this is very strong here. And, you know, for some of you, this was a big decision to actually kind of walk away from some things. And there's a little bit of sadness. There's also this feeling of some of you where you've given a lot of yourself, right? And that feeling of being taken advantage of or being taken for granted is there as well. And I feel there's some apologies happening for some of you that is really hard to kind of break apart from some of those people that are apologizing, but I feel that it's time to let go for some of you, okay? And that 7 of Swords energy is present as well. So wow, a lot of you are carrying a lot of burden and weight on you, and a lot of thinking is going into your mind here around this. A lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of disappointment. And this is, for some of you, this is anxiety. This is coming in the form of anxiety, stress and worry. And it's because some of you are shedding the old. And for some of you, this is an actual big deal. Letting go of the old and coming into the new. And that fear of change is present. So there's a lot of thought process going into this. Know that you're coming to a beautiful place here, Aquarius, that you have this. You are someone who is very capable of creating the life that you want. Any of these thoughts, I feel that these are illusions, things that you need to be aware of that keep you away from your highest good. And letting these go, letting these thoughts go are going to open you up to a brand new path. Not only that, but it's going to lighten things up for you. You're going to feel so much better. And this is a process, Aquarius. So take your time. Be compassionate toward yourselves as you are going through this process, because it's not easy. I've been through this before and it does take some time. So be gentle with yourself as you're going through this, okay? And look at this. This is the path that you are choosing to walk down. I feel for some of you, there is a new opening for you. You're seeing the door and you're opening it and you're walking through it. You are aligning to your higher path here, Aquarius. So I feel this is a choice that you are making, because with the Lovers card comes a choice. It also talks about love. And I feel for you, some of you, yes, there is a soulmate about to enter your lives, especially those of you that are single. You're letting go of things. You're really coming into this place where you're feeling good about yourself, right? It's a process that you're working through. Now you are aligning to that soulmate, and that soulmate is going to enter your life very quickly here. I feel for others, this new path is opened up, right? And you're able to see it very clearly. clearly, and you're making that choice from your heart to actually walk down this new path because it's meant for you. And that old path is still there and you're looking at it. And that's what the difficulty is, breaking yourself away from that path. And know there's a lot of beauty coming in. And look at this beautiful angel here, Aquarius. I feel that a lot of you are being led down this path. You're being guided towards this by the universe and your spirit guides. You're seeing the signs all over the place. I'm seeing some of you seeing these signs, and I talk about signs all the time. The way the universe communicates with us is through Mother Earth, is through the universe, is through everything that is around us. So heighten your senses and be aware of everything that is going on around you, especially with animals, insects, numbers, the sky, the clouds. Everything is there giving you signs, leading you towards this place here, Aquarius. All right, so I feel there's a lot of things going on in your lives. Some of you are making changes. Some of you are having difficulty making changes. This is where spirit guides really want you to embrace that strength that you have within you. Tap into that. You are stronger than you know here, Aquarius, that everything that you are wanting to happen in your life is going to happen, but it's going to have to go through, some of you are going to have to go through this tough process of shedding the old and coming into the new, right? And, you know, we form habits, we form mindset, a way of thinking around this old life. And this is where belief systems are even being kind of let go of. And I'm feeling some of you walking away from some of the belief systems that you once had. And some of you are kind of getting rid of relationships, walking out of your workplace because it's toxic energy. Some of you are now embarking on something new that is going to benefit you here, Aquarius. I feel a lot of you are starting to come into this place in the world where you're starting to realize that, you know, it's time to take my power back. This is what you're really doing here, Aquarius, is you are taking your power back. And it's about time. I feel for some of you, you have to kind of come into this place where you own your own power, you own your authenticity and live by it, creating belief systems around this version of yourself. What is it that you value the most, right? Your value system, your you know, what do you believe in here, right? It's a very deep level where some of you are kind of really coming into this place where you're shifting a lot of things. I feel spiritually some of you are growing as well. And I'm seeing a lot of this shedding kind of, what I'm getting is even family members here for some of you Aquariuses. Maybe you are disappointed with some of the relationships in your life. Now, this is a card, sometimes this can be a warning card. So spirit guides are wanting you to kind of protect your energy as well at this time, because people around you might not be happy with some of the decisions that you're making right now, Aquarius. This could be family members, this could be your love partner, but there is a little bit of disappointment with what you're kind of doing, right? I experienced this exact same thing when I embarked on this tarot journey, because my mom is a Christian, so that whole section of my life is not happy with the decision that I made to do, quote, satanic things, right? She believes this is all satanic, which I'm completely in disagreement, because this is a form of, it's a spiritual gift. And I feel like I'm doing God's work, right? I'm doing spiritual work here. It has nothing to do with religion. And you know, I had to walk away from some of the negativity that was around me and really come into my own place and stand my ground and not think or hold on to the things that people are telling me and allowing them to create stress and worry in my life. And this is what the Seven of Swords is. So I feel for some of you, perhaps there are people around you saying negative things, telling you can't do this or that or the other thing. I don't want you to listen to them, okay? That's a them problem. Leave that to them to figure out on their own. You keep doing what you're doing here, Aquarius, because you're meant for bigger things here, okay? And I feel sometimes people hold us back. And I feel over my lifetime, yes, people have held me back, especially my parents growing up, right? I actually ran away from home when I was 17, and I've been on my own since. So I feel this is kind of that energy where you're kind of running away from the things that are keep holding you back here, Aquarius. It's not you running away. It's you kind of running to your own world. And this is what's happening here. That path is open and available for you. You're seeing it very clearly, and you're deciding, you're making that choice that you're going to walk down this new path, and you don't give a damn what anyone says, right? So this is you owning your power. This is you taking your power back. And any kind of expectations you had of others, disappointments, any kind of regrets, I feel that is also a part of this cup energy where it's in there and you're leaving that behind as well. You're kind of starting fresh here, Aquarius. And I really feel for you, this is a brand new journey. I'm getting the Fool card. It's going to be full of excitement. It's going to be full of new things perhaps some of you might not like, but I feel that you are going through a growth period right now, that you're ready to embrace anything, right? So this is a new journey. It's going to come with its own ups and downs. I feel a lot of you are ready for this, right? And when you make this choice, anytime I make a choice, I always look at the positive things that can happen, and I also look at all the negative things that can happen before I make that choice, because I want to know what's going to happen. I myself, and this is my decision-making process that I'm sharing with you, is I look at everything and then I think to myself, I say, am I okay? Because the positives are always going to be positive. That's great. I look at the negatives. Am I okay with the negatives that might happen out of this? And then I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm good with it. So I'm going to take this risk. I'm going to walk away and I'm going to see what happens, because I'm not going to come back. I'm just going to pivot and keep making adjustments until I find the path that best works for me. So I feel for some of you are going through this process where you understand some of the consequences that are going to come with this choice, but you're making this choice anyways and you're walking away. And I honestly feel here through what Spirit is telling me that this is the best choice for you, Aquarius, that this new path is opened up because you're meant to go down it. All right. And you're leaving a lot of that negativity, that toxicity, you know, that bad workplace, that bad relationship, those bad family members. It's not that they're bad, right? I'm saying the wrong word. It's not that they're bad. They have their own healing to do, but it's not up to you to heal them. You have to work on yourself, and you have to think about yourself, because this is your life. This is your future. This is your reality. And I feel now is the time for you to really create what it is that you want by leaving things behind. Okay? And thoughts and things people say about you shouldn't matter to you, because people are going to say things regardless. This is something I've learned over my lifetime. Whether you do something good or if you do something bad, people are always going to have something to say about it. And their opinions are theirs. You have your own. Create your own belief systems around what it is that you're doing, and stand firm in your decision here, Aquarius. I feel that for some of you, yes, there is a lot of anxiety and worry around this, right? There is a lot of baggage that you've carried around throughout your life. And some of you have picked up on some of the things through your life's experience that you've carried around for a long time. And this is the part of that shedding that is happening for some of you, where you're letting a lot go. You're going to feel so much more lighter, and you're going to feel that ascension happening here as well, Aquarius, where you are leveling up in your life. Leaving all of this behind, especially because this can hold you back. This can keep you in a stagnant position. So can you imagine carrying all of these swords around, Aquarius? How heavy would that be? That is some heavy weight. This is affecting some of your health, right? Remember, our mind is what creates illnesses. So the more stress and worry we put on ourselves, the more illnesses we experience, the more ailments we feel, like that sickness, that not feeling well, that lethargy, you know, bones aching, headaches, like joint pains. All of this comes from stress, worry, and anxiety. So if you're able to release yourself from this and learn to really put yourself in a positive growth mindset, this is going to help you in a big, big way here. So reprogramming your mind, it does take a little bit of work, because we're so conditioned to think a certain way over our lifetime, and that evolves over time as well. And we come to a point when we meet people, this is where, you know, who you surround yourself with is very, very important. Who you choose as a partner is very important, because these people influence us and our life and our reality. So you want to surround yourself with the right kind of people, people that are aligned to your goals, aligned to your dreams, people that uplift you and don't bring you down. And you know, this worry and stress could be around some of the types of people that say those negative things, or make you doubt your self-worth. Okay, so even if you doubt your self-worth here, Aquarius, know that you are a powerful human being, that you are someone that can create the reality that you want. We are authentically ourselves. There's nobody else in the world that is like you, Aquarius. So own that power of you and really live in that power of you. There's something authentic and very unique about you that you're meant to express to the world. So I want you to live in your own authenticity and not worry about what people have to say about you. This is a hard place to be because when I grew up, from kindergarten to about grade 11, I was a mute because I cared about what people thought. I was so afraid of being judged. I was so shy. I never spoke. I was bullied all my high school years, like really badly. So, but none of that has affected me. I feel it's affected me in a good way because out of that, I became a stronger version of myself. You know, there's parts of my life where I went through some massive struggles and I had all of this weight that I was carrying around, but it came to a point in my life where I was like, why am I even carrying this around? What is the point of me doing this? And then I let it all go, and you will not believe, I've got to write a book one day. I'm going to make my intro for you, Aquarius. I'm actually going to make that this week. So I'll have a new intro, and I've got questions. I had a community post a little while ago. So I'm going to make that intro. I'm going to answer some questions for some of you that you've been wanting to know about me and my personal life. So I'll share with you some of those stories, but I went through a really hard life, and you know, if I had to do it again, I would, but I would do things a little bit differently, knowing the knowledge that I know now. And this carrying things around is the worst thing that you can do for yourself. So I want all of you to let these go because they don't matter. No matter how hard your life was, none of that actually, in the big scheme of things, these challenges, these struggles, these things that you have gone through, your life experiences here, Aquarius, is the reason why you are you. And there's a power to that because through these experiences, you've gained superpowers. This is what I learned through my lifetime. Like, oh my God, this is the reason why I went through everything that I went through, is because I was meant to come to this place as this version of myself. And had I not gone through any of these experiences, I wouldn't be myself today. I'd be a completely different person, right? So I feel there's a reason for a lot of the things that happen to us in our lifetime. And we sign a soul contract before we come here, right? I feel like our history is wiped before we are born into this earth, and it's up to us to find our way, right? So whatever this is for you, Aquarius, using your own intuition and your own life's experiences, I want you to let go of the things that no longer serve your higher good. Okay? These thoughts, these things that people have said, they don't matter. I feel there's so much bigger about to happen in your life. And if you can see that bigger picture, you're going to see it come into your life even quicker. All right. And we got the Lovers card. What a beautiful card to receive. This is a major arcana card. This energy is prominent in your life. You are feeling this, Aquarius. I feel for some of you, this is very intense. And for others, this is subtle, but you can definitely feel the change coming in. And I feel for some of you, you're seeing that path opened up and being revealed to you. And you're seeing that beautiful future, and you're actually creating that beautiful future for yourself by having that clarity. All right, so this path is meant for you. You're meant to walk down. It's going to have this is a brand new chapter for you, a beautiful new chapter. It's full of love. It's full of happiness, and you're being led towards this by the universe and through your spirit guides. I'm seeing a lot of birds around you and butterfly, roses, like these beautiful creatures that the universe is sending your way just to let you know that there's so much beauty in the world, that there's so much beauty that you can create in your world yourself, Aquarius. And this is a very real place here for you. There's a lot of loving relationships, deep connections, soulmate energy. Anything and everything that you want and desire is yours here. And this is you really making that choice to walk down this path. So this could be some of you leaving a toxic workplace, right? And deciding like, this isn't for me. I'm going to go find a job that is more aligned to me and my soul. A career that is going to level me up and put me in a place where I feel more happy, right? Leaving family members or even relationships that are negative, creating some healthy boundaries around people so you can live your ultimate best life by your rules. That's basically what this is. So this is you really grounding yourself in a good energy, being that version of yourself that you want to be, that you want to show the world, and not being worried or afraid of what people think, because it doesn't matter, right? That does not matter. You should live authentically, and this is that authentic life that is coming towards you. I'm also getting that there's going to be some travel here for some of you Aquariuses if you're not already traveling, because with this card, some of you are leaving your workplaces, you're leaving partners. So there is a shift in where you live, some of you, right? So there's travel involved. Maybe there's a new home. Perhaps you're moving to a different country. So I'm seeing you surrounding yourself with different kinds of people. This is opening up a lot of new experiences for you too. And, you know, I'm feeling that some of you are going to meet someone from a completely different country. And whoever these people or person is, they're going to open you up to a brand new world here as well. So this new experience is going to be so much so that some of you are going to experience many different things happening along this new path here. And some of you are waking up spiritually and letting go of the things that you know spiritually don't benefit you. And you're really ascending and coming into this new version of yourself where you're aligning to that path and that purpose that you're meant to follow here. Some of you are actually waking up to that purpose in your life as well, right? I know what my purpose is. I'm here to serve, right? Serve humankind with knowledge to help people find their way through my life experience. So I do feel this is a beautiful place for you here, Aquarius. There's so many beautiful things about to happen. A lot of beautiful people about to enter your life. You're going to experience a lot of growth here as well. And this is growth that you've been wanting to see in your life. This is the kind of change you've been wanting to see in your life. And there's so much beauty, so much love, so much nurture and care in your life. And that partner that you're aligning to, I feel that you know, whoever this is, they're coming in because they've gone through the same life experience as you. They've gone through the same process of shedding. And you're both going to come together. And I feel you're going to have shared experiences where you're able to kind of support one another. It's a very... it's a partnership energy, like a true partnership energy coming in for you. This is the soulmate that you've been waiting for, some of you Aquarius, especially if you're single out there. I'm getting a beautiful new friend. I'm getting a beautiful soul tribe, you know, people that are aligned to you, that you think the same way, where everyone lifts each other up. Right? This is you really shifting your reality here, Aquarius. So what a beautiful energy for you. I'm so happy for you. Oh my goodness. So that is your tarot reading through the tarot cards. I'm now going to pull a bonus card for you. This is the Spirit of the Animal Oracle deck, which I purchased on Amazon. So if you've been seeing animals or insects around you, this is going to be your confirmation. All right. So let's see what we get here for you today. Bison, abundance. So any of you seen a bison recently, Aquarius? If you have, this is your confirmation. If you haven't, you're seeing one today on your screen. So let me read this to you. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Look at that. Abundance is coming towards you here. This is that new path. Aquarius, believe in it. Believe in the power of you as well, because you are the one that's going to make all of this possible. I'm now going to read you the interpretation here from the guidebook for Bison. I love the guidebook interpretations, so I'm going to make a point to read them because I feel they're beautiful. All right, so the North American bison, often called buffalo, was the ruler of the American plains. Bison represented the abundant life, the will to survive, and the ability to adapt. Native Americans relied on them for the blessing of ample food, shelter, and warmth. They considered all bison sacred. If bison comes to you, it signifies that you are walking in harmony with Mother Earth. Call upon buffalo for guidance and you will find a great force rising within you. You can align with a surge from nature that will empower you. I feel that surge is taking place right now around you, Aquarius. The white buffalo was the most sacred of all. She brought the peace pipe and visible prayer to the people. If you are a bison person, you will feel called to connect to Great Spirit in prayer. From the deeper place of all blessings and gifts will flow. Bison invites you to discover your own sacred way, create your own ceremonies, and write your own prayers. The great mystery is right beside you. Just open the door and walk through. White buffalo is waiting for you. Aquarius, oh my goodness. This card is aligning so well with your reading today. Isn't that magical? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm now going to pull an angel number for you. Some of you have been seeing angel numbers. This is going to be your confirmation, and for others, you can use this as an affirmation. So let's see what we get for you today, Aquarius. Number 31, I am disciplined. So if you've been seeing 31, threes and ones together, know that you are disciplined, my friends. Discipline, it requires a lot of discipline to stay on our path. So I feel there's a message there for you, Aquarius. So let me read this to you today. Your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. Your mind is stirring with creative ideas, and you have the organizational skills to manifest them to life. Look at that. How beautiful of a message for you today. So if this reading resonates for you, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.